Head to Knoxville, don't be late. Baker's Live, it's gonna be great. June 5th and 6th, mark your date at Dollywood, we'll celebrate. Meet Baker and more cool friends. Live show magic that never ends. Come to Dollywood, feel the vibe. With great people there, it's gonna be a ride. Rides, fun, and meet and greet. Baker and pals, the crew's so sweet. Get ready for laughs, cheers, and thrills. Knoxville's the place, it's giving chills. Meet Baker and more cool friends. Live show magic that never ends. Come to Dollywood, feel the vibe. With great people there, it's gonna be a ride. June 5th and 6th, don't miss the fun. Meet Baker and friends, it's second to none. Baker and friends, it's second to
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are we all doing? I think, man, my body is getting ready for we're doing the spring forward this weekend, and apparently I want to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so Daddy got a little restless, and I thought, I haven't done one of these in a while. And I thought, we can do that, see if anyone's up at this hour. Because what else is going on but the rent, the electrical bill, and world hunger? Imagine there's no people. It's easy if you try. So, I don't know. This is gonna be I don't know what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be something. And as you can hear, I haven't used my voice so far. I only How is everyone doing this fine morning? Dollywood, yes. I will be in Dollywood, which is the second annual meetup of the greatest creators on the YouTube, and they have invited me because I'm going to be kind of like the village idiot going around saying, oh, America is great. What is Twinkies? So they have me kind of like back in the day when you had sideshows. They won't put me in a cage, but you can still poke me with a stick. So that's why the expert is friendly enough to invite me to go to Dollywood with him. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been missing these late at night streams, but because of your spring forward, my normal start time is 5 a.m., but then I would have to go at 4 a.m. and even my crazy schedule couldn't handle that. But I've been lucky that the cases I've been covering has been ending early, so I've gone to bed early. then it's easier to do streams in the morning. And again, I like just having these chain of conscience. Yeah, let's say that. I like to have these where there's nothing to do but just talk. I know Big Dog likes them because it's 10 o'clock or something where he is. Hey, Island. Storybook doll. Yeah. Stopped in to hit like and say hi before I go to bed. Maria Miles, don't dream about me. I don't want you to have nightmares. Bacon before breakfast. Yeah, I haven't had breakfast either. Mac in Florida. Hello, Barry. Are those work days? Oh, those are work days. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's last year we hit graduation season, so it was really hard for people to get B&Bs and stuff like that. So they're trying to find a time where it fits, where we know the weather's going to be good, where people potentially have the time to come. And hopefully some people will show up and it'll be fun. And no one will poke me with a stick. Dusty Blue and Tasha, how are you doing? Broken hearted. Love my Karen Reed coverage. Well, to be honest, I'm fed up with my Karen Reed coverage. Not because I don't love doing it, but because yesterday we had a motion by Beverage where I was about, if I had had my stress ball, I would have thrown it at something, because Dr. Russell, who is by far the most qualified witness I have seen in any case, isn't allowed to testify about anything. But meteorologists and neurosurgeons can testify to the hardness of ground. How in any way is that fair? I don't care that you might be a little bit pro-prosecution or pro-defense as a judge, but when it's this blatant, when you have made rulings multiple times saying exactly the opposite, and then you go in and say, I'll allow it. It shows to me that you are just banking on an appeal, because you are so biased in what you allow in your courtroom. You should be removed, and she won't be. Every time I do a Karen Reed something, someone says, Bev shouldn't be the judge. Well, she will be the judge. The defense team knows this. They just have to fight harder to get the jury to believe them. But it's the effing bias. I hate it when people don't play fair. I think that's one of the reasons why I am this layman thing that I am in Denmark, because I hate injustice. Not that I'm a saintly person or I don't carry grudges against other people, but I try to give everyone one fair shot, maybe even two. And then if you show me that you're an asshole, well, I'll treat you like an asshole. But you'll get the chance to show me first that you're an asshole. And Bev constantly shows us she's an asshole. And I don't like assholes. I really, really despise people who are two-faced. It's that whole. I don't know if it's my morals, or I don't want to set myself up as someone who, because hey, I am a certified grifter, certified by Brother Counsel. You can do his test yourself, but I just don't like it when you so clearly don't play fair. And again, yes, you can rule 60-40. That's not a problem. But when you rule 80-20, you don't understand what your role is as a judge. Sorry. And you get the pew pew. It is noon where you are. Hey, Aussies, welcome, welcome. We always forget you Aussies. Oh, Marissa solved world hunger. Well, imagine there's no borders. Diddle 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 diddle. I'm kind of famous now. That's why I can do that. Those singing Imagine and pretend it helps anyone. 11:35 in Tennessee. Well, go kick the expert and tell him to join my show. Good morning. I live in Tennessee. I hope you enjoy your time here. I really like Tennessee. Well, the parts I've seen, I want to see more. This time, I hope I can get out a little bit more, but it seems like a nice town. Expert gave me the trip around campus last time, and I liked the downtown I was in downtown, so I don't know how, but it seemed like a really nice place. I like the weather. It's from Valhalla picked me up at the airport till we sat on the lanai at the expert's house. I think we had everything, every type of weather except snow. Gearing up from free care and real. Go to the Waffle House. Well, Valhalla doesn't want to take me to the Waffle House, but thank you for 8 months back in Florida. Melanie Little told her subs to watch Court with you tomorrow while she's traveling. At least I think it is tomorrow. Well, later today, but thank you so much, Melanie. And yeah, it's going to be talking about disliking someone. That witness yesterday, I didn't like her. But that's apparently a Canton thing that some of the women come off really catty. I don't know why. But I hope a few of them will stop by and say hello. I am running hard for my next goal, and if I can reach my next goal, I will have reached the goal I want to do with subs for this year. So always be grifting. It's 10:30 in NM. What the hell is NM? 2 seconds. NM? Not even a place. Is it a made-up place like Arizona? Let's see. Get the map out. N. Never mind. Oh! Oh, it's 10:30 in New Mexico. That's right, that's a state too. Well, it's kind of a state. Next to Arizona, the state. No, I'm not going to stop the coverage. Just we on grift. You're from Louisiana. You speak French. It's old French country. No. It's just it's the judge that makes me angry. No. They didn't deny Dr. Russell. No. But it was tailor-made, so narrow what she could talk about, even though she had that broad expertise. But now a neurosurgeon can talk about how hard the ground was, and that's where my chain falls off the bike. Canton Triangle. Exactly. It's the Canton Triangle. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Merch available in the merch store. Just we young grifter. You're not an Aussie? Well, I don't know. It's somewhere over there. Yes. Sorry, I said it the wrong way. Are you from Memphis? Because you're the only 10 I see. I've been to Memphis. I didn't like that as much because that's the first time I ever heard a pew-pew outside of a gun range. That was a little surprising when you're a young, innocent baker coming to the Americas and you're going to see Graceland and then pew. You get a little, ooh. No, I don't. Is it 3-4 hours away or something like that from Knoxville? No Waffle House in New York. Harmony, how are you? Yeah, I had a lot of people reach out and say, "Can we do them again? Because we need some late night." And Marissa and I had was talking for a little bit, and the old juices started moving in the old body. Julio, how you doing? Yeah, you're about getting ready to eat your dinner. It's that late, early. So, streamer, please win the video game. What video game? Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. It was. After they bought it from was it the Manhattan tribe that they paid to claim that was. I think it was. Was it the Manhattan tribe? I haven't had American history in a few years. Hey, KG, a picker. Talk about pickle. Hey, expert, how you doing?
Are you live?
No. I'm just sitting in the studio with the. I made the icon so it looks like I'm live.
Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, dude. No, I saw your inbox.
I don't know
Yeah,
what you
man,
did to your microphone, but remove that program again and then try and make it sound like normal. Did anyone?
AirPods took over.
I don't know what's wrong with your microphone. It's
Hi.
horrible.
Can you hear me?
And now you're back to normal.
Okay. Yeah, because you know what happened? I came in over here and went to my AirPods. Oh, you are live. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, we have 90 people hanging around talking to us. Did anyone watch McKinley Esquire on Tom Boston Mike a few days ago? Watched it today, and she's hilarious. Bet your humors would match well. Yeah, I saw her. She's the if you don't know who she is, she's the one who kind of found the Karen Reed case on and started making TikToks about it. She's really funny, and I think is she from Chicago? And everyone is a zombie plant. No, you can't join. The expert won't have any zombies on. He has a strict no zombies policy.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate zombies. Actually, I like zombie movies.
Yep, but that's because zombies dies in them.
Yeah, man, because it seems like it'd be fun. It's like playing a video game. Hang on, how do I get back down? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I didn't know you were live, man. I thought you were just like hanging out. I was so anyway, I got everything's all messed up. I wasn't prepared. But
well,
man, I appreciate this. How you doing, man, buddy? I was talking about you just a second ago.
Yeah, I know you are.
Hot, sexy stuff, man. It was hot, sexy stuff. I'm not making that up. I mean, what else do you talk about? You talk about Broken Baker. You're talking about the hot and sexy.
I'm just. It's one of those 1 hour streams where I don't talk about anything.
Oh, cool, man. These are my specialty.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I haven't done them in a while, so I thought I'll put on. I woke up at like 4:30, so I thought get on here. Marissa was yelling at me, and you know how Mods gets.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, she's mad. She's mean, dude.
Marissa? I think keep it between us, but I think Jamie had a meeting with all of my mods, female mods, and said you have to be more like I am. And because I can feel the yelling has increased a lot. And Jamie is about the worst person on the planet. She's so mean.
Okay, yeah. So like I used to think she was nice, but then wait a second, I hit the wrong button. But then I realized it's that Midwest thing. It's a trick. They trick you, and then they feed you, and the food they feed you is tricky food. Hey, Yoli. Dude, you guys, if those of y'all that don't know, so Yoli, I've done a few streams with her and stuff, and she is Broken Baker's fault. So thank you, Baker.
Yeah,
She's really cool. You were right.
I line
dude.
them up and you steal them.
I gotta get a hold of AJ. Alternate juror. She's cool.
Yeah, she is, and she's really funny. I actually suggested her to Mo the other day because I said, actually, I suggested both Julio and AJ to Mo because I think they would have great chemistry.
Oh yeah, Mo's really actually. You know what? AJ does. She reminds me of Mo a lot. By the way, it's kind of weird. I've moved my monitor a little bit. Hang on, let me move this back. I'm gonna turn this off because last week, I moved my camera because my phone, and the whole thing fell. That was really bad because I don't wear pants. All right, hang on a second.
Oh, it wasn't the missing lady, the shoe they found with a foot in it. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I found you all the way over on the West Coast. Oh, you were kind enough to join me for my Christmas shenanigans. And then, I'm sorry, the expert came running, and cray happens when he comes around.
True.
But, hey, it's nothing but we're just having fun.
Sorry. So, are we talking about anything in particular, or is this a derail stream?
No, these Baker at Night streams, I normally try and pick up something, or I sing Imagine. You know, when you're kind of famous, you just sing Imagine and the world's problems goes away.
Oh my gosh, dude. Did you guys get that over there with those weird Hollywood people? Did that during the pandemic?
Imagine there's no people.
Oh my gosh, dude, I hate Elton John. Is that who does that?
No, that's John Lennon. Well, he doesn't do it anymore.
It's the Beatles, man. I'm not a Beatles fan.
No, it's John Lennon. It's not the Beatles.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like the same. He's not Elvis, I'll tell you that much.
He's not. Can I say between us again? Just keep it. The Beatles and Queen is overrated music. Don't tell anyone. People will get mad if you say that.
So let it be written. This is why I love this man right here. Holy cow, man. You know, I'll tell you what. There's a fact of life. Corrupted Jesus. There's a fact of life that you're either a Beatles person or an Elvis person. And I always ask that. When I was single, I always ask, so yeah, what are you, a Beatles girl or a Elvis girl? And all the straight girls say Elvis. Well, then here comes White Rabbit. She's like, well, I like them both. I'm like, no, you can't like them both. That doesn't work. It doesn't compute. And then she made an argument for both. And I was like, this girl's a challenge. I liked it. Still a challenge. She has hateful eyes, though, man. She's been yelling at me with those eyes like crazy lately. Birthing machine that catches the baby. And that one time is what?
Well, sometimes, you go around the internet and find weird stuff, and then you bookmark them, and then you bring it up whenever you are feeling a little, I need to talk about something. It was a childless couple in, I think, America who invented a childbirthing machine where you didn't need a doctor.
They have a child starting machine too. You know, that sounds like something that Valhalla needs over there on the farm. He's got those hang on a second, man. I got something weird. Don't tell me this. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys.
They actually built a full-scale that's cool. Someone made a model of it. So
it sucks.
It's called the Blonsky centrifugal birthing device. That's based on the lady will be placed on a table that can spin around, and then have a net so the baby pops out and gets caught in the net.
Okay, wait a second. So there's a lot going on here. So that was made in like modern times, or is that like a Da Vinci looking diagram there?
Well, this is the Da Vinci looking. I'll try and see if I can find the
And
original.
also, does the woman have to be a clown? Was that a clown I saw?
I don't think she has to be a clown.
Well, what do you think about clowns, man? You know, the problem is that they squeak.
Are they fun?
I knew a guy that dated a clown. I'm being serious at heart attack, man. He dated a girl that was a professional clown, and that's why I learned that they squeak. Hey, you know what we did though? That's very important, Baker. We were talking.
It was in 1965.
No, that's 1965 drawing. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, I have to say that the couple who made this, and it was really, really intelligent. And again, you know, ladies, they don't understand how bad a man flu is. And oh, have you tried giving birth? No, because if men did it, the world would be overpopulated. We'll be back on work on Monday.
That's true. That's true. You know what? Here's the thing they said about men giving birth. Well, I mean, here's the whole thing about it. It's like we have to sit there when a woman gives birth. That's worse.
Yeah.
Go on. I'm sorry.
Hey, little D. Yeah. But this they were spinning them gently around, and I don't think they were accessing like 2 or 3 Gs, and then the force would push the baby out, and then you had a net that could catch the baby. Everything was fine.
Oh my god, dude! Have you ever seen a salad spinner?
Yeah. I thought, have you ever seen a salad? Yeah, I know I'm fat, but you don't have to imply I never eaten a salad in my life.
Well, I don't know if you guys have something stupid like the salad spinner. I'm assuming you don't have the ShamWow. Okay.
The what?
ShamWow. The ShamWow. It was basically it's a cloth. It's a loincloth that cleans. And there's a man that he was all about the ShamWow. His career ended, unfortunately, when he got arrested in a Miami hotel with a girl of dubious scruples.
He was probably just doing
ShamWow. Yeah, right there on the right. That guy's cool.
He was just showing her that you can wipe up bodily fluids very easily with the ShamWow.
Look, that looks like blood. There might have been some blood involved in it. I think they beat each other up. It's really sad.
Why is he wiping down the dog?
Well, because it's wet. Dog got wet, and so he puts this thing on there. It's like
this dog isn't wet. You can see it's fully dry.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't really know, Baker. This is something. You know what? This would be content. We need to get a ShamWow and wipe the dogs with it. I could do that.
Yeah, go down.
It goes from the
dog
household to the family pets. Yeah. Brown dog would probably love it. Blue dog should be like, you get away from me. I will yell at you like crazy. He also did the chopping. Look, it's made in Germany, so you know it's good.
Yeah. You can say a lot about Germans, but they know how to handle bodily fluids.
Right? You never hear any problems about that.
I have seen more than one movie from the 70s where they have 100% figured out the bodily fluids problems.
They know how to drain them, how to clean them,
yeah,
store them. You don't ever hear about I don't think they ever had the AIDS pandemic. Did he really, Yoli?
I don't know. Maybe.
She's an expert on Brian Koberger. I like MK.
I had her on to talk about it. It's so absorbent that dog is instant dry. That's why we don't make the big bucks, because we don't have the big brain that instantly sees that connection.
I mean, it's right there in front of us too, Baker.
Yeah,
it's right there. Why didn't we see that?
Yeah, we're not that smart.
Vince, yeah, the slap chop. There you go.
The slap chop? Should I know that?
Yeah, that's another thing he did. What's the guy's name? Vince? Brown dog still has a rash. Well, it's not really a rash. He has
T-Rex, been a member for 5 months. Expert. The rash cleared up, yet ointment work.
Yeah, nah, I forget to use it. So
what the hell is the face he makes on the packaging?
I don't know, man. What does it look like?
Well, It looks kind of creepy.
That is saying that there's other uses for the slap chop than just chopping up your onions. Do you guys have a problem chopping onions? Evidently, we do in America.
You don't have knives?
See how you look? See, look at it right there. A knife is time consuming, unsafe, requires manual mixing. Do you not? How do you stand manually mixing your knife? And requires knife handling skills.
I've often been in my kitchen and looked at an onion and thought,
if only I had a knife.
I have a knife, but I don't have any knife handling skills.
Well, you're a baker. Why would you need that? You need rolling pin skills.
I could do this, and when you do that on an onion with a knife, it just doesn't work. No, I need the slap chop.
You might be the audience there. Hey, I have a question. You mentioned rolling pins. They kind of like a side amazement for me. I didn't realize there were so many different varieties of them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Like I think I could see myself getting obsessed with rolling pins, and I don't bake.
Yes,
Leah. No, it's not. It's not. Would you see colors changing? You know you should do. Stick out your tongue, touch your nose, and drink a glass of water.
But actually, what you call a rolling pin, we normally don't use in bakeries. We use like a meter wide, and but not thicker than like a broom handle, because then you can roll the dough up and transport it on it later.
So this is what got me about the rolling pin. So when we got married, you're going to the store, you're doing that. What's that thing called? Registry. So the rolling pin for us, traditional, you think of two handles, a handle on each side. There's a rod through it, and there's you roll. Okay.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, I got completely fascinated with a French rolling pin, which is supposed to be, they're made out of maple. I don't know why it has to be maple. And it's long, but it's thick, and it kind of goes down. It doesn't go to a point, but it's it just
it's thick in the middle.
Yeah. It's like me.
They are held to roll.
Well, no one could explain to me why I would need a French rolling pin, but I'll tell you what, it does look like you do a better job of whacking somebody over the head with.
Well, it's because it hides itself in the closet after. You can only get them in white, and they'll hide in the closet.
That's a good point, man. That's a dang good point.
It's always a good point.
And then there's also, they have marble ones. Have you ever used that, or are they just selling Betty Crocker stuff to me?
Well, marble you normally use if you're gonna make anything with hot sugar, like if you want to make
you hear that, ladies?
Like that.
What kind of rolling pin do you ladies have? Baker's says you need the marble for his hot sugar.
Hey, expert, is that new gray hair there the fade on the side is?
It was my earbuds.
He's just jealous that we have hair
tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Have you seen his haircut? Oh my gosh. So he went to, oh gosh, dude, if this ever happened to you, this happened to T-Rex. He went to get a haircut, and he told the lady what he wanted his hair to look like. And you know what she said?
Nope.
She did. In the chair, she said, no, I'm not doing that. And he's like, why not? And she said, because you have a cow leg. And he's like, I don't get licked by cows. And anyway, she refused to do it. You know what she did? She took the shears and did like the number 6 and just made it round. He looks like he just signed up for, it's not short enough to be Marine or Army. It's definitely probably Coast Guard. He looks like a lesbian. No offense to lesbians. I take that back.
Well, I think he is a lesbian. He's only interested in women.
Yeah. He is interested in women.
So I think that's the correct statement to say that, yes, T-Rex is a lesbian.
Yeah, I believe so.
You can use a wine bottle, but that's only for smaller doughs, not the Biggins. Christy
We
Lou
get
has a French
our
rolling
bottle
pin.
of wine. You a French rolling pin? Oh, there you go. We get our wine in a box. How do you roll with that?
Well, we're a little more sophisticated. So when you have like an anniversary, you'll get a wine bottle, and then Friday night you'll still bring out the box wine, and you'll leave that bottle around so people think, "Oh, you fancy, you got wine bottles."
When I start promoting the box wine when I'm doing a true crime stream.
Imagine if we could do instead of you can buy Crime Time coffee for only
Box wine.
$9.99. You can get, I don't know how much of Crime Time coffee. Instead, it's going to be Crime Time sweet wine.
Oh my gosh, I
Ladies,
love it.
get out your tumbler, sold at my merch store, and get those winos going. Yeah,
I
it's
love
going to
it,
be
man.
Crime Time box wine.
This is a better idea than the ShamWow.
I think there's a bigger market because how many has a wet dog that they just need to instant dry?
I mean,
You could make you could make a dual. No, you should put like a bundle together. You have Crime Time sweet wine. You have the ShamWow and a machete. All you need for the perfect
all
murder.
you need is a victim.
That's why you're married.
All you need is a victim. That's right. Somebody said something. It might have been T-Rex said something about like White Rabbit, like gives me that menacing look or something, or like scare me. I'm like, no, dude. Like she wouldn't serve a day. And it was weird. The other day she said she knows where was it? She has access to my food supply. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? So I don't eat anything she cooks. She made like some sort of noodle thing tonight. I was like Swedish meatballs and noodles. Yeah, tell me that's not a warning shot, right? How'd expert die? Swedish meatballs.
What the hell was I seeing yesterday? I read somewhere that saying something. Was I reading something in a case or something where it said something like now I'm feeling like Valhalla now. I'm just standing here drawing blanks.
Okay, well, let's take the case part out of it. What do you think you read?
There was something about you'll trust that as much as someone randomly saying to you, no, I didn't poison your food.
Oh, yeah, dude, 100%, man. I mean, why would anybody bring up the word poison while you're eating? Unless you're talking about the really cool 80s band. So,
well, I know people get food poisoning sometimes. While eating.
Spice, man. I've already told her she's not allowed to eat the salad at Dollywood.
Is box wine really good? What brand? I don't drink wine, so I don't know, but I would say a red wine, maybe.
Oh, no, man. It stains your teeth.
Yeah, but white wine is also very sour.
Oh, you know what? Dude, if you're watching True Crime and you're drinking box wine, you need white Zinfandel, the wine of sororities.
We have a judge. I'm pretty sure is drinking White Claw in her chambers.
Is that Bev?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
beverage.
Awesome. There's an orange wine. That seems weird. Let's see here. Best budget box wine. What's we're gonna go with right here, and it is. Oops, we're sorry. No, don't say that to me, because it started. Bought a box Nighthawk Bourbon Barrel Cabernet Sauvignon.
Look who's up.
Do what?
Look who's up. Mr. Vegas Rick himself.
Hey, Vegas Rick, what's happening? Buenas tardes. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you don't know Vegas Rick, you need to know him. Hey, Vegas Rick, okay, listen, can we do this? Can we say this right now? So, Vegas Rick, we have given Valhalla one job, and this is months ago, okay? And it was like because he got so excited. He said, "Hey, can I be sure and be the one that invites Vegas Rick to FNL Dollywood?" And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like, he's got a chick that wants to go too, but I'm like, who doesn't? I mean, he's always got a chick that wants to ready to go, see the lights. And so he's like all excited about it. So I asked him about it, and he said, I forget what he said at first, but then he got into, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, what does yeah mean? He's like, yeah, totally, man. I'm like, okay, what's happening next? And he keeps going with this until where he said, yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, he's supposed to get back to me on when I pick him up. And I'm just like, I'm at that point where I'm like, I haven't heard anything from Vegas Rick. Broken Baker's going to be brokenhearted. And Shizzy says he's actually going to be there. What's it going to take to get Vegas
that's
Rick
a lie.
June 4th, 5th, and 6th? That's all I got to say.
Shizzy isn't going to be there. He's going to, I have a mild flu in my left toe. Oh,
well, hold on. That might be MG. MG does. MG's already given up. We've already, don't even ask him anymore. Shizzy, yeah, it's fake news. Shizzy says he's going to go. And, I get people in my chat got mad at me because I was talking about how short Shizzy is.
Oh, and yeah, like, that he's 4'10". It's weird when you hear it. I didn't believe it, but I saw the pictures. And did you see that picture of him in Dollywood that time? That's why he doesn't want to go to Dollywood, where he was standing next to the "You must be this tall" and just crying.
He's the only person that they sent out a floaty. What are those? That ring? That floater ring? I can't think of the name of it now. He goes walking through or like falls into, because it's Shizzy. The water luge, the big pool at the end. It's only 1.5 foot deep, and they tossed in those rings.
He's Batman,
dude. He might be actually. He kind of scares me. When I say kind of, he does. Oh my gosh, Vegas Rick, you should hear what happened to Fallstorm. He sat on an eggplant, and now his back doesn't work. Did you hear about that?
No,
Baker.
I haven't seen Fallstorm in forever because you had that spring forward crap.
Okay, so Diva had to fly to Memphis to pick him up because his back hurt too bad. He couldn't drive. I was like, dude, take a Tylenol. Yes. She flew to Memphis to pick him up. He made a girl cub fly. And the plane went from here to Charlotte, and Charlotte to Memphis, and they're in opposite directions. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Dude, he might get true crimed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes back blown out. His broke back.
It's kind of like that reporter who went down to cover the Super Bowl and ended up unalived. Stay away from the ladies of the night when you go traveling.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah. I love that. Well, we don't know what happened. When I heard that story, when you read some of those news stories and you instantly say, oh, there's something here that they want to say, but they can't say.
Right?
I could tell lady of the night. No problem.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Vegas Rick told me all about that because he's in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. And a connoisseur.
No, I don't know, man. I haven't met the new one, but I've seen some of the chicks, dude. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. A morgue.
That's another thing. If I was to spend money on bounce chicken, waka waka, I would probably say, okay, I'm gonna save an extra 500, just to make sure she kind of had most of her teeth, 2 titlets. Just to make sure that
oh my gosh.
But you always see those people who look like they got hit by a dump truck. It's always those. And remember Hugh Grant? Oh, you're too young.
Yeah, oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. I saw a movie with him in it recently.
Yeah, he was caught in the 90s with a tranny prostitute that looked like she could play linebacker for the Raiders.
Oh, now let me ask you this: did that happen to Eddie Murphy too?
I don't think Eddie Murphy and Hugh Grant was caught in a car together.
Okay. I get a lot of news from Buc-ee's. Hey Chris Mullen, how you doing? I love Chris. She's so awesome. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking
And
500
actually
Danish.
500. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Do you remember Elliot Spitzer? Did you ever hear about that guy? He used to be governor of New York.
No, doesn't. Was he the one after Rudy? No, he was mayor.
Maybe. Hang on.
The Bunny Ranch has an excellent buffet. Two places I would never eat: a whorehouse and a strip club. Well, I can't really say that because when I was deployed, I used to drive people up when they needed brown chicken, brown cow, and I normally will sit in the bar and eat. They were so nice. They gave me free soup because I gave them free business. I'm
Wait, hold on.
fine. What?
You had brown chicken, brown cow spots in the army or whatever, the Navy?
We had
kinda lost
this
now.
place in Hungary where just across the border where there was, I think there was like 56 brothels. When there's military around, there is ladies of the night. And
56. Wow.
it wasn't that big of a city. But
Yeah.
Daddy made a little money because I was always up working Saturday to Sunday in the bakery. And they came down and said, "Hey, baker, can you drive us up to Hungary tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. Pay me 20 of the money we used back then per person, and I'll do it because then I could go on a casino or I could go rent a room and just sleep. And it cost maybe like $10 to rent a room, and then Daddy made a little money." And,
yeah, staying away from debaucheries like that. It's a good thing.
Well,
You actually, like you said, you make money on it.
My wife was expecting at that time, so I didn't really
You probably
partake. I had my fun.
you learn where babies come from. You're like, oh well, I'm not doing this again. Hey, I put in the private chat. That's the girl that Elliot Spitzer. That's the call girl he got. She's the one. She's the type you pay the extra 500 for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you're
that
you're
they're
not getting her
prostitute.
for at least $25.
Actually, Vegas Rick, if you're still here in the chat, what's the going rate for this right now?
Something like this. What's the going rate on that?
Yeah.
Do you have to buy the yacht too?
It helps, man. Supposedly,
it's so old she was on MySpace.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there she is. Supposedly, her and Tiger Woods hooked up too.
Isn't that straight edge? Wasn't that the thing they had with the cross on the hand, meaning, "Oh, I don't drink, I don't do drugs"?
Does it? I've never heard of this.
You never heard about straight edge? Do you know CM Punk?
No, I know straight edge, like
I can
razors
show
and
that.
stuff. I don't know what that is.
24 years old and 105 pounds. My leg weighed 100 pounds when I was 24 years old.
Look, Vegas Rick does want to answer. Depends on the contractor.
Yeah.
You know what?
The contractor that makes sure she's not going to unalive you and rob you. How much?
Yeah.
Well,
let's face it. That's not a $50 girl. Okay, so that's definitely $3,000. We'll go to $3,000. If she can sit on a yacht and carry on a conversation, hey, there you go. Danielle's stepping up where Vegas Rick fails.
Yeah.
Thank God for
Danielle,
the pinch hitter.
Can get us the going rate. Rate case says 200 an hour.
I like Charlie.
Charlie Lynn says 2,000 to 5,000 an hour. Don't ask how I know.
On. Is the avatar indicative of the name Charlie? Is that a female or a male?
That's a female.
Okay.
Charlie Lynn.
Oh, it's a double name. Oh, that's cool. I get you, Charlie Lynn. So how do you know?
Per hour, my chums. $50 an hour. You don't get to roll around in the hay with this. This lady goes to well, she can't do that because she's so old. So it was MySpace time. Today she's not making that kind of money.
Just figure an attorney's $200 an hour, and you're gonna get screwed. I got $200 an hour, right? What? I wish. Am I?
I think we're mixing two conversations because we're talking about ladies of the night, and then Teresa's talking about her grandson's birthday party. Are you
Well, someone put
hiring?
in chat for Teresa to hit the live button so she.
No, I think someone is asking her if she's going to be somewhere on Sunday.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what's
See?
going on anymore.
Now all the
Hey,
Europeans
Helen
comes
T,
in.
how you doing?
Helena T
Northern
is
European. Where's she from?
she's in Austria.
Austria is such a beautiful place, from what I hear. What's the okay? Explain to me, and I'm not making fun, dude. I'm not being stupid. More so than usual. But let's say, like, you got Germany, Austria, Denmark. They're pretty close. The borders
Yes.
are pretty close, correct?
Yes.
Now in America, like our states, so we have to have 50,000 people. You have to have a constitution, and you have to have borders, and your borders are natural border lines. So it's usually like in here where we are in Tennessee, it's like the peak of the mountains. The other side is North Carolina. When you get to the crest or the top, whatever, the summit, whatever. You go west, it's the Mississippi River, and then there's Arkansas or Missouri. What is, and it changes drastically when you have this, because like North Carolina, my example, you're going downhill as soon as you get over the top. Is Europe like that? I mean, yeah, you guys are based off of wars and everything else. So my question ultimately is Germany, Austria, Denmark, how much do they change in geography?
Well,
a lot. Never mind. Okay. I didn't realize down there.
You can kind of, Denmark is the fourth flattest country in the world, so we don't have that much geography. Then you have Hell over here. They have a lot of forests and lakes. Norway is very mountainous, and there you can say the border is actually kind of running. There's a mountain range here and a mountain range here, so that it's running between those. Then you have Finland. I'm going to you. I have to fly to Helsinki this time, so I'm going to go to Finland for the first time in my life.
I learned about Helsinki in the movie Die Hard, the Christmas movie Die Hard. They talk about it.
I can't remember what they're talking about, but
the Helsinki syndrome.
But as you can see, the most sexual country in the world, Denmark, and the northern part of Germany, isn't that different? It's just flat and marshy down here.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the newest iteration of the border, because when we lost our last war with them, the border was somewhere up here, where there is like a creek called the King's Creek. But before that, we actually owned down to this part of Germany. But from
that makes sense.
Yeah, but from the new border and down here, and yes, there's a big river going around this area, but this area was owned by the king as his personal dominion, and wasn't really part of Denmark. And then this part of Sweden used to be Danish until they cheated in wars, and we still have this weird little island that probably should have been Swedish, but it's ours now because it's on the other side of Sweden. So don't think about it.
I'm really enjoying this actually a lot. So like Copenhagen there, so it's on a different island than most of Denmark.
Yeah, you have the peninsula. That's hillbilly.
I got you.
Then you have the beautiful Fyn. That's where I live. Then you have Pre-Hell.
You have to tell me how to pronounce that, because that sounded really cool. You have Spell Hell? Is that what you said?
No, Pre-Hell, because Hell is next to Sweden. So the only place you should live if you live in Denmark is on Fyn, because either you're where Winosaur is and you're a little bit rural, or you're kind of Swedish, and no one wants to be Swedish.
Now, Crimson Dawn, Vegas Rick. Now, Vegas Rick, where you said pre-hell, what he would call that is to the left of hell, because he named a place in America, which I won't say in public, to the left of hell. And so I just letting you know, that's a little inside Vegas Rick knowledge. It's like Austria right there. See, like that, it looks like it's Sinbruck. I would call that Chewbacca up there. like where it says E45. That whole little area right there looks like
Innsbruck.
it should do it.
This is
Innsbruck.
the Alps. Innsbruck had the Olympics at some point.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. So, see, I know nothing about this. What, man?
And
Google
then you
Maps
have
on
Vienna,
this?
which is famous for its pancakes.
Sausages.
No, pancakes.
What? Oh,
We
I
have
like Vienna
Vienna
sausages.
Pfannkuchen, and you have Vienna sausages.
So
And
good.
and it's also
Candy.
famous for something else we don't talk about.
Vienna?
No, Austria.
Oh, Austria.
And then you have Switzerland, where my sister lives, and Liechtenstein is a weird little country.
Oh, how small is that?
I think it's one of the smallest countries in the world. It's really small. It's
That is where that looks like
25 kilometers long, so that's roughly 6 inches.
It is. Dude, that looks like where a evil henchman would have his lair. I think Expert needs to have a headquarters there.
You should, Expert Company Unlimited should be there.
Well, I think that'd be cool, man. That'd be really cool.
I'm in Schizoarte.
Is that the Teresa that came in from Northern Europe earlier?
I don't know where Teresa is from, but Dirksmeyer sounds German.
Sorry. I've got there's several channels I watch on they have shorts on Germans and German life and stuff, and it's funny because it kind of reminds me of you a lot from the accents. No offense to you about your accent, but I
don't have an accent,
American.
but
Well, you don't. Let me tell you what, you sound so much more you have a brevity about your voice that has come along since I've met you. That is unbelievable. You probably speak more English now than you do any other language, right?
Yeah. I was actually yesterday I was recording 2 videos, and then I had to call someone, and I have to be conscious about I'm slipping up sometimes now. And we always made fun of those I went to America to study when I lived there 1 year, so hard, come back, talk Danish, man. And we always made fun of those people when I was in school. And then now I'm doing it. But I just wanted to say hello to Michelle Johans. You forced us Norwegians to be under your rule too. We didn't force you. It's kind of like kindergarten. You have a country like Norway, the adult had to come in. Then, sadly, Sweden had you for a few years. Then we were nice to you. Instead of paying you reparations, we sent a drunk minister to give you all the oil. We had a minister who was going to do which oil fields do you get out in the ocean? And ours was a little bit drunk.
And so just give them all away?
No, we got some of them. Actually, we used to be a net producer before we went into we're going to be green. So we used to have good oil. Why no one wants to be Swedish? Because if you're Swedish, you're Swedish. Do you want to be a troll and live under a bridge?
Yeah, that's right. The Swedes are trolls, like cave trollish, but they're outside. Now, Norwegian, Norway, that's where Norwegian cruise lines comes from. We take those down to the
it's I think they're from. Are they from Oslo or Bergen? I can't remember.
I don't know where they're from. All I know is Norwegian cruise lines.
Yeah, but
they're not in Las Vegas. I know that.
You know, Fedorowski.
Yeah, Fed's awesome, man. Fed's always the first person to say hi to me in a stream.
He's somewhere in this area, I think. Somewhere below Bergen and around Stavanger.
And where is this?
This is in Norway.
That's Norway? Okay, now. Yeah. Oh, Norway's next to Scotland?
Well, technically.
Oh, there's Norway. I see.
But these islands actually used to be Norwegian from back in the Viking days. They used to be Norwegian islands.
Is there anything up there in those places?
Yeah, the Faroe Islands are Danish, and they have
that.
They have like a few. They don't have that much. I think I can't remember how many people, but it's not that many who lives there. And then we have. I'm still waiting for the paycheck for you. You have Iceland, also used to be Norwegian and Danish, but you took them away from us in 1943. I think
Oh,
they
I
got
did it.
independence. And
Oh,
then you have Greenland, which is
yeah.
misnamed because you only have a few places that's green. But
Greenland's
there's
gonna be great.
55,000 people living on the world's largest island.
Yeah, it's weird. It's always see. Look how messed up it is on map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it's not on the UN map. Iceland, I heard, is the getaway spot that no one knows about. So like it's like maybe it's like a 4 or 5 hour flight from Boston to Iceland. It's supposed to be absolutely beautiful up there. Is any of that true?
I've never been there, but my dad was there, and apparently it's a very they believe in well, I don't know if they still believe in it, but they used to believe a lot in fairies up there because it's such a magical country because you have it's on a up through the Atlantic Ocean. You have a fault line that's opening up, the opposite of the one in California that's closing. And that's why you have the mid-Atlantic ridge where all the volcanoes are. And this is the only part of it that's above water. So you have all the volcanic activities. But then at the same time, because volcanic material is very fertile, you have these beautiful green places. My dad they have like a mountain you can walk through where you can go from so you go from Europe to America through a mountain. And he walked in like 10 feet and he was just, nope, I'm going back, because he said he could just feel that immense pressure of the entire mountain on his back.
That's crazy to think
Yeah,
about.
he said it's such a crazy place. Talk about the hell.
Crazy.
Hey, Penilla.
Vegas Rick said that Loki settled Iceland. Is that true?
Floki.
Oh, Floki. I didn't know. I'm not familiar with Floki.
Floki is from the TV series Vikings. He's the guy who builds the ships. Oh, they do have a fairy ministry. That's correct.
I read that as a fairy monster.
Oh, they have yeah. Is that the one where the Scots puts a flag, then the Danish? No, that was the Canadian. That's Hansø. That's an island between Greenland and Canada, where Denmark and the Faroe Island, not Faroe Island, Denmark and Canada had been at war since, I believe, the 50s about that island, because we're discussing who owned it, and that's a little.
Man.
Well, it's the most Danish and Canadian war in the world every year, because we have Navy patrols going around to keep the Ruskies out of Greenland. So they stopped by this island, and every time they would put up a Danish flag and leave a bottle of liquor. And then the Canadians will... Yeah, and then the Canadians will swing by, take down the Danish flag, put it
drink the liquor.
Nicely, drink the liquor, put up the Canadian
like
flag.
Maple syrup back.
No, they I think it was bourbon they left. Oh. So that's...
What is Danish liquor? What is your... It's like, Tennessee, we're known for Jack Daniels.
Canadian liquor is actually, I think bourbon is big in Canada.
No, Danish.
Oh, Danish. Oh, we have aquavit is the big thing.
What is it?
That's snaps.
Oh, so like
it's hell. If you want to get pregnant or get in a fight, you just drink that. And you can get pregnant in a fight as well if you get enough of it.
Let me tell you what, man. In a couple of fights, I was worried about that.
Oh. Floki is from Kattegat. Kattegat is a body of water. It's not a place.
Iris, let me ask you a question. Somebody the other day said I was a hillbilly. I was, I'm not a hillbilly. I'm a good old boy, right? Because I said you were from Mexico. Would that be offensive for me to say that about you, Iris?
She is from Mexico.
That's what I thought.
I actually started liking Malort. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, did you hear this, baby? Dude, June 4th, 5th, and 6th, man. And you gotta come out here and save him. He's drinking Malort, and you know Kaiser's gonna be there. You saw what Kaiser does to Malort. He may mistaken Broken Baker for a bottle of Kaiser. I mean, a bottle of Malort. Sorry. Oh boy. Whew. Sorry. Be a long day.
Yeah. Have you had F-ups with your YouTube today?
I love it, Iris. YouTube?
Yeah, I couldn't redirect earlier today. I know they're trying to get new advertising things put in.
So everything's going to have advertisements. So guys, the only way you're going to be able to avoid advertising is that if you become a premium. You join
Premium subscriber.
Everything's going to have ads. That's it's happening right now. If it doesn't have ads, it's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Now the other thing is, have you heard about the jewels you can get?
Oh yeah, they want to twitch it up.
Vegas Rick. Sorry. Yeah, so it's like if you do a vertical, like a TikTok stream, you can get jewels. Have you heard about this? I just heard about today.
Isn't jewels something ladies can use for?
It's a kind of currency.
Yeah, but isn't it also something?
Bejeweled.
We can ask Farley. Farley knows all about that.
Farley, yeah, Farley.
Yeah.
I love you, Broken Baker. My gosh, you magnificent specimen of a man. I'm gonna let Valhalla kiss you. That's just awesome. Yeah, it's Farley.
Ahoy, ahoy! Who is my friend today? It is the expert. His link is there. He is. He's my spiritual coach. We have been working on chakras today. I was a little blue on this side of my aura, and he's here just to make sure everything's.
Mercury's in retrograde. Guys, everybody here, I don't know how many people are here or anything. Because I'm not looking at the YouTube. I'm looking at you guys. I'm paying attention to Baker because he's what's important. Thank you, Baker, always for thinking of me. I love hanging out with you and everything.
Oh, congratulations with your 7,000 subscribers. That's
thank you. That's what I was going to say to everybody is so. Those of you, Broken Baker, met him. We're going on. Will it be 2 years? Baker, no.
Yeah, year and a half, something like. Yeah, I think we started hooking up just before Halloween-ish.
I base everything around Valhalla's birthday. I think it's in June, the first week or second week of June. No, but Halloween. I know Halloween we were around because introduced you to Captain Have Fun. But anyway, Broken Baker is an incredible, he's a nice guy, very genuine. I never thought I'd be friends with a European. I do consider him a friend. Also, his this little experiment that he got started on is fantastic. Oh, she touched your aura once and you needed counseling?
No, you touched his aura.
Oh, yeah. Did you get that counseling? You better. So anyway, Broken Baker last year. So what's happening is we are coming up on, we do a little thing in Dollywood because Dollywood's right over there. I can see the lights from my yard. And go and have a good time. Go see Dolly, give her a high five, all that good stuff. And then do Friday Night Live, which is a fun little show I put together. My idea of it is I like to find people with talent like Broken Baker. And Broken Baker, like how he found Yoli, right? People with talent. And we'd like to give them an avenue to come out and speak and, shine, polish their
stuff.
Come
out like Valhalla.
Valhalla did come out. Steve Gosney said so. But what I want to say, guys, is that I have never seen anybody work as hard as Broken Baker. This channel he has is absolutely fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's a dedicated channel of it runs more efficiently than a German train, and it is because German trains are notoriously late, from what I hear. And yes. I did not learn that from Broken Baker. That was me learning European. But anyway, so at Dollywood last year, Baker had like You were at 3,000 subs.
I was closing in on 4, I think.
Closing in at 4. Okay.
Yeah, because I promised if I made 6,000, I would be back.
That's right. That's right. Holy cow, I forgot about that. So I had more subs. Like I was the big channel, right? With like 5,000 subs, something. Since then, this guy has worked like you've never seen, y'all. Like he got up, like it's like, where's Broken Baker? He was already up and outside streaming from with Vegas Rick. Vegas Rick was hydrating him. And I was like, what is going on here? This is so amazing. And he deserves every bit of the success he's had. And you guys, one of the things I love about Baker is his chat is so chill and laid back. You guys absolutely are awesome. And I appreciate you guys taking care of my buddy because he deserves it. He really does. And I would give anything for him to find a willing and convincing American bride so he get that green card. I'm done.
I've been married already. I don't like it.
No, you just need a green card. That's why I said convincing.
But
like
Little D have said multiple times that that's no problem. I will have to stay in her sex dungeon. She said it takes 5 years to get
you have
the
to
green
work
card.
Off your
Yeah, and I have to stay in her sex dungeon for those 5 years, but then I can have the green card.
Yeah, I'm actually looking out for you a little bit better than that. I'm trying to find you, wham bam, thank you.
Farley is there saying, if you can work it off in the dungeon, you can get a green card from me too.
Farley makes some really weird Midwestern salads. Her and Jamie would have a lot to talk about.
A Midwestern salad is if you sprinkle a little salt on your ranch.
No, evidently it's little tiny marshmallows and Cool Whip, and then they put different colors in there. Oh, dude, it's weird, man. I saw all this stuff. I was like, what's happening here? Why am I part of this conversation? But I was nice. I was being nice. I couldn't.
Sometimes you just sit and look at people and think, why? And I think the Midwest is one of those places where you put cheese on that.
Okay, let me ask you this. So what my understanding about our Midwest is that it has a lot of your area of Europe lineage.
Yeah, and we don't eat a lot of marshmallows.
Do you eat cheese? No, you don't eat cheese.
We do eat some cheese, but not to those extents. And I don't know what ranch dressing tastes like.
It can't be good. It's ranch. Ranch, you think it's going to be barbecue sauce. No, it's something. Yeah, look at this frog egg. So she takes like we have these little tiny marshmallows that are different colors, and she takes that and Cool Whip, whips it up, and then puts like a raw egg on top and serves it. Oh, some mandarin oranges are in there too. It's
I could. We actually used to have an American salad for our Christmas, and there was mandarin oranges in that one as well. So maybe that's what people connect with America.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Annie, get your pew pew, who's Danish. I like your name. I like your style. I like you, Annie. I'm very pro pew. Not like Pepe Le Pew, even though he's how I learned French.
He's how I learned dating.
Right? Oh, oui, ma chérie, put a little pain on your tail, and I will show you the Eiffel Tower. He's awesome, man. Pepe Le Pew.
I love that this is the first Danish saying that shows up. It literally means, well, now that goat is shaved. And talking about shaving goats, we've been going for the 1 hour we normally do at this time. I'm going to chuck you to the goat man himself and go ask him if he shaves his goats.
Please,
Expert,
this is a great thing.
Thank you so much for showing up.
Dude, I'm sorry I didn't see it earlier, man.
Well, you saw it right before I started because I set up my stream 1 minute before I started.
Oh, that's how I do it. Hey, I've got to thank you because and I'm being serious. All my silliness and stupidity aside, which is a culmination of my life experiences, I really enjoy like the last time I was on here with you, we were talking about World War II tanks. Yeah, and it once again it delved into geography and history and stuff, and I really enjoy this, man. Like I've I feel a little bit like I was Vegas Rick sitting out there on the deck with you eating croissants.
Well, we didn't
Whatever
talk
he was
about
eating.
tanks. We talked a lot about ladies
Tank.
in Converse shoes. He taught me a lot.
You guys are not allowed around women. Oh my gosh, you take both of y'all to the mouses here. Holy cow. They changed the name to the wizard sleeve.
Hasta la taco.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Danielle will only keep me for 4 years in the dungeon if you show me how the
Yeah, it's pretty
ShamWow
awesome.
works. Thank you, Danielle.
All right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody has.